today's Tech Talk, we're going to be talking about QuickBooks and user permissions. And for that, I'm going to hand you on over to Becky Velasco.
Hi Wyatt, I'm Becky, I'm the CFO here at Losh. Today we're going to take a quick look at permissions in QuickBooks. Alright, so in order to adjust a user's permissions in QuickBooks, the first thing you have to do is have the right permissions yourself and go into Company and Users, set up users and roles. You'll put in your password, which isn't your pet's name, your dog's name, right? Remember Wyatt's last video?
Passwords.
Once you get in there, you'll be able to see the user list. That's everyone who has permissions in QuickBooks. And then when you click on them, you can see the role that they're assigned to. Today, we're going to take a look at Scott. We set him up, he's our sales guy, and set him up as a sales newbie. So you can see his role right down here. If I go to the role list, I will scroll down and see sales newbie, and I will hit edit, and that will let me change his permissions. He's been here for a while, so I want to give him a few more things. You'll be able to go into each role, area, and activities, and you're able to drill down pretty well in this version and determine what they can access and what they can't. So for example, now we're looking at the accounting. Generally, your sales team doesn't need access to that, so we just go ahead and go right over here and hit none. Or if we said, hey, they need to see everything, you would hit full. But you can also say they can see some things, but not everything, by hitting partial. In this case, we're going to put none. Now, one that is very common is under customers and receivable. You want to make sure that everyone that needs access to see your customers can, and you can determine what they can see for your customer and what they can't. So under customers and receivable, I generally always do a partial, and that allows them to view all of our customers. And I'm going to let him create customers and modify and print. Print's good because I want him to be able to do reports, but I don't want him to be able to delete anyone. I like to keep some control over my database, make sure it's clean, and that I know what's going in and out of it. So as we go through here, you can individualize each section under the heading of customers and receivables. If they need to know accounts receivable, which generally they don't, you can hit none. And you can go down, as you can see, through each one of these and determine what they see and what they don't. It's a little overwhelming at first, but once you get into it, it's pretty simple. Once you have everything set the way you want to, you just hit OK, and you're able to update those permissions. You can create new roles if you want to by hitting the new button here. So if you have someone and you want to specifically set the role yourself, you can absolutely do that. All right, so that's just really a quick overview of how to do that. If you have a service agreement with us, either a managed service or a service agreement for your phone system, I'm available to you at no cost anytime to help you with QuickBooks on the overviews and the things that I know about. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining us for our Tech Talk, and I hope to see you next time.